Ah, man, this woman is something else. I don't know what's worse, her wigs or the fact that she always has to try and beg for a compliment. But let's get into it. Or the fact that she's never satisfied, that part too. Let's get into it.
Little weird that even after we're intimate with each other, we still can't share a room. We're not in old Medina anymore. We're literally sleeping in the middle of nowhere. But look at
She knows that these two were not meant to sleep together anyway before marriage, or at least before engagement. So, of course, if he's now slept with you before that and you know that it's meant to be kept as a secret between you two, well, of course, in public, no matter where you are in Morocco, he's going to always sleep in a different room to make sure people will never suspect that he's already fiddled with his wife, or with his girlfriend, shall I say, before she's even become his fiance. Honestly, sometimes I don't know what's wrong with this girl. I feel like these wigs, when she puts them on, her brain cells just leave somewhere. When she puts on the wigs, her memory just floats away somewhere. I wonder what happens when she hasn't got the wig. Maybe it's worse. I don't know. Let's continue.
the sunset. Do I look pretty with the sunset?
Yeah.
Is this a good view?
You see what I'm saying? Not even fishing. She's begging for a compliment. Listen, I'm going to tell you this now, ladies. If you are with a man that you feel the need that you have to either fish or beg for a compliment, you need to really rethink your position in your relationship with that man. Yeah, just really think long and hard. Why do you need to do this with this person? Is this person making you feel insecure? Is this person not giving you a certain level of security that you need? What is the reasons behind it? Because I promise you now, it is not healthy for anybody, any gender, to be asking anybody or fishing for anything regarding compliments. But also, I will say this though, there is the flip side. Now, for those people that do receive compliments but don't know how to take them, you always try and brush them off, laugh them off, ignore them, deflect them. Fix that, because the person you're with who's giving you compliments every single time, they are feeling unappreciated. Remember that, okay? And it's not good. But anyway, let's continue.
Thank you. So cute.
I wish you a real happy birthday in your life.
So here's the thing, she was expecting a proposal. She was like, now he slept with me, hopefully, and he's taking me to this lovely place of my birthday. And you know what they say, sometimes you get proposed to on your birthday, and then it didn't come. I mean, listen, this guy has gone above and beyond, to be fair. He obviously, hired at this place for them to go and stay. Obviously, a nice meal, a nice birthday cake. So he's done a lot. But because it's not what she wanted, the girl can't appreciate his efforts, which is quite sad and quite unfortunate. But let's get into it.
I mean, I'm trying to be patient, but I wish my birthday dinner was a little bit more special. Yeah, and it was fun and it was special, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more on my birthday. Maybe like a proposal?
The level of entitlement. So you're begging for compliments, and two, you're also now begging for proposal. I mean, ladies, gentlemen, if you're ever in a position where you have to beg someone for a proposal or compliment, that's a problem. Problema. But also on top of that, though, if somebody hints at you multiple times that they want you to propose and you feel like you don't want to propose, you got to think about how come you're not in a position where you actually want to propose to that person, though. That is always the other side of the coin. So we've got to ask these questions sometimes to ourselves. Why am I in a position where I'm trying to get this person to propose to me? Sometimes when people try and get you to propose to them, sometimes it's good that you don't propose, because their intentions could be flawed. Their intentions could be, well, I want you to propose to me now because I saw my sister, my cousin, my friend, and they're all engaged now and you still haven't done it. You know what I mean? Someone may be like, well, I want you to propose to me now because, well, I just want you to do it. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying, people who cannot be patient for someone to propose to them, question yourself on why you can't be patient. Okay? And that will tell you everything that you need to know. But the person that is not proposing, always question yourself. So why are you not proposing? That will tell you everything that you need to know, as long as you're honest with yourself. But let's get into why he does not want to propose.
I have a lot of lies you just keeping inside you. Time when he ghosted me. He said me I was bad. Time.
At least he came with the receipts. At least he came in with the information. He was like, listen, something's not adding up. So how am I going to want to propose to you when you're not being authentic with me? And he's got a fair point. He's got a very good question.
I was coming to visit the guy that I was dating.
Like, you are here just to pass the time with another guy, a Moroccan guy again.
I found out that he was talking to other girls. And I made an account on the dating app, and I ended up matching with you. Dating app, just to try to see if he was on there, and I ended up matching with you.
Oh, okay. So you've already been to Morocco, but you've already been to Morocco for another guy, which is information you never told me about. But to be fair, in some situations, information like that isn't necessarily a big deal. This information becomes a big deal when somebody withholds it because you're thinking, why would you not tell me this? What was the big deal of you withholding this? When we first connected, first started talking, you could have easily said, yeah, I've been to Morocco before. You know what I mean? In that conversation, I could have asked you why. And in that conversation, you could have been like, yeah, I was in Morocco because I used to see a guy, and obviously we dated a little bit, blah, 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 blah. But instead, you avoid the whole situation and now you made it a whole lot bigger than what it is. This is why people should not avoid my apologies. This is why people should not avoid certain conversations. People should not avoid trying to address certain things. We live in this world where people believe, well, maybe that just wasn't the right time. I'm going to tell you this now, ladies and gentlemen. In life, there's never the right time. You've always got to make the time. Okay? You can, and honestly, I am a strong believer in that there is never the right time and there is no such thing as being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm a strong believer in the choices that you make will put you in the right place at the right time. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay? So, and also just being upfront with yourself and being upfront with somebody else will also make the time to express things that need to be expressed. Waiting for someone's mood to be better is pointless. So you wait for their mood to be better to then bring it down. Are you crazy? And also on top of that, if people are ever afraid to tell someone something when they're in a bad mood or whatever, well then, why is that person in your life in the first place? I'll be damned if I have someone in my life that I'm going to be afraid to tell them something when I need to tell them something that's honest. That's just unhealthy. Absolutely unhealthy. But hey, with this clown over here, Emma, yep, moving mad.
I was interested in you, but then me and Mohammed got back together. So I had to ghost you.
You've been here in my country, in my city, and you are with another guy.
You know what the maddest thing is? He was more focused on the fact that she was there with another guy rather than focused on the fact that she ghosted you for the other guy and then came back to you after that didn't work out with that guy, which should tell you one simple thing. It's just one word. It begins with an R. If you know the word, tell me in the comment section, because come on now, what is he? Why is he not acknowledging that he is simply that person to her because something else did not work out? Let me know what that word is that begins with an R. Come on now.
During my last trip when we were in Marrakesh, we got engaged.
Woo-wee. Now you find out that she was already engaged to somebody else in Marrakesh, in Morocco, which again isn't a bad thing. But when you make a situation bigger than what it is, it then becomes an issue. It is now an issue because you was not upfront with this man. You did not give him a chance to process this, to think about this, to consider whether he wanted to continue talking to you, etc., etc. Instead, you withheld the information, and then on top of withholding information, all you did was grill him on his own actions rather than being honest about yours to begin with. Absolutely diabolical. But are we surprised? Are we shocked? That's the killer question, isn't it? I'm definitely not surprised. I'm definitely not shocked because, like I said before, when that wig goes on, brain cells start going elsewhere. Memory starts going elsewhere. And then when the wig is off, Lord knows if it's worse or better. But god damn. What? Anyway, with that being said, though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.